Anthony Albanese's decision to recast Scott Morrison's 2018 Stage 3 tax cuts to suit the economy of 2024 is the biggest and most honest piece of tax reform in modern times. This is a big win for Australia, and a win that you played a massive part in. Thank you to you and all of our supporters for sharing our videos, signing the petitions, and to the people whose big and small donations meant that we could keep weighing in on huge debates like this one to make sure your voices were heard. Speaking of big debates and the tax reform, let's talk about how to tax the gas industry. You might have seen the videos of me at the press club highlighting just how little tax the government collects from the Petroleum Resources Rent Tax, or the PRRT to its friends. Let's consider the fact that in Norway, they tax the fossil fuel industry and they give university education to their kids for free. In Australia, we subsidise the fossil fuel industry and we charge our kids a fortune to go to uni. Choices matter. And the Australian government collects more money from HECS than it does from the Petroleum Resource Rent Tax. Thank you, children. You're the backbone of our economy, not the gas industry. In the middle of a cost of living crisis, millions of Australians are struggling with the price of groceries, they're struggling with the price of energy, and of course our governments say they're struggling to pay for teachers and nurses and all the services we need. Well, luckily there's a very simple solution. If we tax the gas industry more heavily, we as individuals and we as a country could have more money to spend on the services we need. In Australia, the gas industry says, you better not tax us or we'll leave and you won't have any energy. This is ridiculous. In Norway, the gas industry is taxed very heavily, but the gas industry hasn't left. They just pay the tax and make Norway rich. Or look at Qatar. Australia exports more gas than Qatar, but Qatar collects 20 times more revenue from gas than we do. Other countries know how to do this. Australian governments know how to do this. They've just been afraid of the gas industry, and it's time we stood up to them. If you think that our government should increase the PRRT to make the gas companies pay their fair share, then add your name to our petition. The link is in the description.